My name is Nate Maynard. I'm a Fulbright Fellow for the year of 2014 to 2015. My host institution is the National Museum of Marine Biology and Aquarium. I graduated with a Master's of Arts in International Environmental Policy from the Middlebury Institute of International Studies. I'm researching the total economic value of the Kending National Park marine area in hopes to determine the importance of the ecosystem services provided by the coral reefs for the local community and Taiwan as a whole. More and more governments are starting to realize the importance of valuing ecosystems and incorporating those values into policies. Right now, we have degrading ecosystems which are not only costing businesses, governments, and communities, they're harming the whole world itself. So one of the ways to address that is to translate environmental values into dollar values and incorporate those into government and business policies. Preliminary studies indicate that the Kending National Park coral reef area contributes between 15 billion and 40 billion NT per year. This is an economic value, so it's a relative importance of a good. It's not necessarily financial value, although that's a part of it. Our preliminary estimates of financial value indicate 35 billion NT, which is about $1 billion US in value per year from the market benefit alone. And if you've been to Kending and you've seen all the hotels and you've seen all the tourist places, then you know that's probably pretty accurate. Taxpayers should feel comfortable supporting my work because my work is entirely dedicated to the public good and the conservation of biodiversity. These studies, methodologies, and initiatives would not be undertaken under normal circumstances. What is the incentive for businesses to invest in understanding how to quickly value natural resources? There isn't really one. This kind of work can only be supported by public institutions, in this case, the US government and the Taiwanese government jointly working together. In addition to any benefits from international peace and collaboration and knowledge exchange, this represents a real contribution to understanding the value of ecosystems quickly and effectively, not only in Taiwan and the US, but anywhere. This framework can be adapted to work in Vanuatu, or the islands of Yap, or Mozambique, Tanzania. These can work anywhere for any resource. In a more practical sense, I've worked with the Coral Ambassadors program, which takes Taiwanese youth, teaches them English, teaches them coral conservation, and that culminates in a trip to the United States, actually to my hometown of San Diego. So I've been fortunate enough to help out with this program, which is hosted at the Aquarium with the partnership of the American Institute in Taiwan. In addition to those things, I also am involved with about 2 research initiatives, both in the north and south of Taiwan, working to value coral reef resources. So this represents maybe a higher register partnership between Taiwanese researchers and American researchers. As I'm not only here by myself, I also am in contact with researchers back in the United States, in my home institution, as well as various oceanic professionals throughout the world. The National Museum of Marine Biology and Aquarium is actually the world's top-ranked aquarium in terms of papers published. I had no idea. I would also share with them their excellent quality of exhibits and their high levels of research. I was not aware, but apparently there's coral reefs in the aquarium that can cure cancer, cure arthritis, and even make your hair more shiny. These are things that I think are shocking, and I hope that more and more people grow to realize just how effective and cool of an institution the National Aquarium, or Haishengguan, is. I think the greatest challenge, and the one most representative of my time in Taiwan, and also the greatest opportunity, was feeling comfortable riding a scooter. I had a second-hand scooter, which was quite old. It was given to me by another American researcher, and I was terrified of riding that scooter. I'd never ridden a motorcycle in my life. I'd only ridden a bicycle. The scooter seems to combine the worst aspects of a car and the worst aspects of a bicycle. You go too fast, there's bugs in your face, you don't know what you're doing. But ultimately, over time, I became very comfortable on a scooter. I learned how to go with the flow of traffic. I learned how to balance myself against the wind shear so I could not fall over in the strong winds of Kending. And the scooter, to me, represents kind of my journey in Taiwan. First, I was afraid, I was uncertain, I didn't feel comfortable all the time. And now I just hop on my scooter and go, and there's no problems.